I'll tell you somewhere else freedom of speech doesn't exist. That is Canada, where they are introducing laws that will make it a criminal offence to offend or discriminate against someone on the basis of their race. But what do you reckon the penalty is? You know, a $200 fine or a slap over the wrist or 30 days in the clink? No, life imprisonment. I'm not joking. They're going to lock you up for life if you commit some form of racial discrimination. Have a listen to this walkthrough of this legislation and what it actually means.
Let's go further into this bill here. So it says an offence motivated by hatred. So if someone does something and they find it's motivated by hatred, this is what it says. Everyone who commits an offence under this act or any other act of Parliament, if the commission of the offence is motivated by hatred based on race, national or ethnic origin, language, color, religion, sex, age, mental or physical disability, sexual orientation, or gender identity or expression, is guilty of an indictable offence and liable to imprisonment for life. The only other thing you get imprisonment for life for pretty much in Canada is murder.
Same as murder now. Just incredible. And by the way, if you snitch on someone that you think has been breaking this outrageous law, you're up for a 20 grand payout from the Canadian government. I just cannot get over. Imagine, like, in a deeply serious way, thinking that you can say, yes, you know, if you discriminate against someone on the basis of their age, for instance, I'm not going to employ you because, you know, you're a bit over the hill. I'm sorry, Mac. Life imprisonment for you, off to the gulag. We're all going to be locked up. It's going to be like one big party in there.
How can they possibly have enough prison space to serve out that many life terms? Good Lord, the three of us would be locked up every single night for life if this was the case in Australia. But get this, because he just read out the part of the bill that says offence of hatred, right? But this is how the bill defines hatred for the purposes of this would-be law. Hatred means the emotion that involves detestation or vilification and that is stronger than disdain or dislike. Okay, that's as clear as mud. I mean, so as long as I can somehow prove that whatever you committed under that massively long, ambiguous trail of my sexual identity, my racial identity, my religious identity, my blah, 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 was stronger than disdain or dislike and was involved detestation or vilification, you're in the clinker for life.
So you will have prosecutors probing the emotions of suspected criminals.
We're trying to legislate an emotion.
And your defence, as you point out, will be, no, I don't detest them, I just disdain them.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not vilifying them, I just dislike them intensely. You know, which is what I used to say to my mum as a kid. She'd say, James, it's not good to hate people. I say, I don't hate them, I just dislike them intensely. And somehow that got me off. Well, the lesson is well learned. I'd be fine in Canada.
But also in this bill, you can report someone for a pre-crime.
Yeah.
So if you have a strong feeling
that they might hate you,
that they might be going to commit one of these things, you can bring that case to the court.
And on that, and the judge can then determine who that person who has not yet hated you but you fear might hate you, who they can talk to and where they can go to prevent them committing a hate crime.
And you can do that anonymously. So they don't even get to know who is bringing these charges against them. You just get a notice.
I've got to say, this could be the greatest thing of all time because I've copped it for years from lefties for being a young right-winger, right? Yeah. So I'm just going to start reporting all of these people that they hate me on the basis of my age and get them all locked up. Brilliant.